This conference will now be recorded.
Hello guys, we were going to demo. I will introduce myself. My name is Venki. So I have been working in Salesforce almost more than 9 years. Currently I'm playing as architect role. So as my students requested to post lightning videos in YouTube, due to that I'm posting the videos. I hope you will enjoy my moving forward video, all the videos. So let's begin with what is a lightning. So I'll provide some basic information. Just give you overview what is a lightning and why we need lightning, where it will be helpful for our career also. Okay, so let's start lightning. So what is meant by lightning? So why the sales course introduce the lightning? So basically, on Salesforce we have the two versions, like a classic and lightning. So initially we have the classic version only, which means like desktop version. So where we can interact directly in classic version. So classic is having the excellent features, but so in terms of the business faster to improve your more business at the sales side, a service side. So Salesforce was come up with the code called as a lightning. Lightning means that how the lightning will come like very sharp, like the symbolic the meaning is it's very fast, very fast. So whatever functional you're implementing, it will be a little more fast, effectiveness, and reduce the navigations, user friendly. So those things you keep in mind. They introduce the concept called as a lightning. Okay, so the lightning will add more value adds to your business in terms of business scalability, and your reusability of the features, and user more user friendly, and we can design effective designs, like in the sense UX I'm talking about. And this is things more which is available in lightning. First of all, why user is expecting lightning to move instead of classic? Right, nowadays people are using the mobile application like anything. Even they want to go for washroom also, they try to utilize in the mobile only. So day by day technology is increasing, so people are looking for like comfortness, flexibility, so where they can easily interact with the business users, so whatever it may be. Okay, so now the Salesforce come up with the Salesforce One application, where it is more little more user friendly to the users. They can easily interact in the mobile application. So now the same, I think they're expecting the desktop as well as. So that is the reason the Salesforce come up with the SFDC Lightning. So don't confuse the SFDC, Salesforce.com. Okay, so that is one of the main reason our users are looking for, like how the mobile application UI, same thing they're expecting to the desktop also. So the Salesforce introduced the lightning experience similar to the mobile UI. So that experience we need to configure it. In the classic version, there has multiple steps to build any application, but where you compare to the experience, there's very less feature, like less navigations, and more effectively, more user friendly. Yes, there are a couple of features are there. So in the Lightning, the UI we can call as a here Lightning experience. Okay, so now first of all, we know the what is meant by Lightning and why do we need Lightning. Lightning is like basically how we are building our house by using bricks, forming the bricks by bricks. So similar way here also they're building the lightning applications by using components. We are aware in that Visual Force components, right? Similar way, here Lightning always we have to build through components only. Component is what a small piece of feature or functionality, whatever it may be. So why we need call as components here? If you build components wise, so the benefit is advantage is reusability. We can one time if you build it, that might be we can use in several places. So that is strongly recommended by the components which component based framework for any applications. Okay, so that reason in Lightning, whenever you want to build any features by using Lightning components, we can build that application. Why do we need? It's I already told you it's more effectiveness and more faster compared to classic version and easy to develop and easy to reuse it, and we can build better UI and more user friendly nature also. And Salesforce by default it will provide the Lightning design system where we can provide the perfect UX as well as. So the Lightning experience we can go for like now on the experience wise, or we do have a Lightning standalone application. So very like a URL base, we can open the page. We can interact with that single page application as well as. So the Lightning, what are things we need to mm, know to build any application, any feature in Salesforce. In a classic version, you want to design custom UI, how we will design. We used to have the Visual Force page for the front end, and back end we can use the Salesforce. And front end, if you want write some scripting, we can use JavaScript, jQuery, AngularJS, similarly. Similar way here also we can build the UI by using Lightning components with more fasterness, and here we cannot interact directly with the Salesforce as a in the sense backend classes. So where we can introduce they introduce the um, controllers like in a JavaScript controllers. To JavaScript controller we can call the Apex classes. So those because of that one, the more faster will be there. Okay, so in a Salesforce we want to build any Lightning. First here we can call as a Lightning component. And by using Lightning components, we can build an application. Using several components, we can build the Lightning application. In between components, how we need to interact, how to pass the data, how to communicate data, those things we can call as a Lightning development, Lightning components development. Okay. So what is the benefits of Lightning Salesforces? So as I discussed with you, one is the experience. So it's graphical user interface. So that will optimize your speed, more user-friendly nature. Okay. Second thing is Lightning App Builder. So generally, if you want to build some UI, so now in the classic version, Salesforce base and tabs, so many are there. But here we have the by using Lightning App Builder, it provides the drag and drop feature. It just build the components and drag the component wherever you want, and it creates the one application, and we can easily customize those things also. And third one is Lightning component framework. So the framework provides the we can build small Lightning components where we can use in a like Lightning experience level or certain applications. So that I already told you the components will be more benefit is a reusability. One more Apex engines, Apex engines for components. So which makes more than part like around 50 partner components available in the app builder itself. Okay, and design system. So Salesforce they have the out of the functionality Lightning design system, which offers a style guides and user experience and UX best practice for the application and predefined designs already available. We just try to reuse those things. And Lightning Connect. So it's just integration tool to interact with the external system. So how we have connected apps similar like that. Okay. And I'm going to give the 20 sessions for the Lightning to cover all the features. So Lightning basics, so Lightning standard application, Lightning component development, so how to build the component, auto framework, how to call the class, all the information, and Lightning interact with the backend of servers. That means, so I told you, right, Visual Force and Apex controller. Similar way, we have the Lightning as a front end, how to call the class method, those things we can discuss it. And Lightning experience, how to reuse the components into the Lightning experience level. And Lightning events, how to communicate in between two components. So in the sense, like, passing the information, data, uh, etc. So Lightning design system, which will provide, like, inbuilt design classes, like in CSS classes, where we can reuse it. And Lightning quick actions, Lightning app builder, Lightning into user force pages, Lightning how we can call into user force pages. So Lightning communities and Lightning app. These are the topics which I will cover in next coming 20 sessions. So it's very simple. Just take two definition that what is by Lightning. That's all. Okay. So Lightning is just another version of Classic. So how we are entering the Classic version is the more similar way we have one more version like a Lightning called as a Lightning experience. So where we can compare to the Classic and Lightning experience, it here Lightning experience is more effective way we can interact, and it reduce your navigations, it improve your businesses. So there's a people, like, interact more into the, I mean, people like started liking the Lightning. So there is a Salesforce also plan to completely enable the Lightning for all the moving forward. It might be impact another few months. So so better to start your career within Lightning also. So the Lightning, where it will help for your career. So the Salesforce itself, they're planning to completely more to this Lightning. So better to learn more thing in Lightning, so which will help for your career also. So it's very simple, easy. So no, just if you have the basic knowledge on the JavaScript, it's more than enough. Even if you don't have, so which will cover it, not an issue. And finally, so if you have any doubts, any class, any help you need required, you can reach out me with my solutions and gmail.com. So if you any further doubts or any support if you want, you can reach out to me. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching me. Please subscribe my channel and keep updated the more videos. Thank you.